Make an offer. So we've already talked about the house, and now we're going to talk about the terms, right? The actual terms. Price matters, but it's not the only, but it's not just about the price, okay? We're going to have to talk about deposit, financing, inspections, settlement date, and other terms that may come up in the offer, right? And we're going to have to find out whether we're actually competing with another person or not. All right? We may hear things like, oh, there's a lot of interest. Yeah, interest is interest. Somebody looking at a house isn't an offer. Somebody saying that they're thinking of making an offer, get this, is not an offer. If there's an actual offer, then we'll talk about what you want to do. We may discuss an escalation clause. Now, depending on how we structure it and the circumstances, an escalation clause can increase your, offer by specific amounts over another bona fide, competing offer, up to a maximum amount that you choose, like your cutoff, right? And it's in little increments, so you're not just throwing it all out at once. It could be like $1,000 or something like that. But I don't automatically want to get into what somebody else might offer. The listing agent can't simply give me another buyer's confidential offer term unless it's disclosed or otherwise authorized, right? So we're not going to be building our offer around guessing someone else's numbers. We're going to decide, what this house is worth to you, what terms you're comfortable, offering, and where's your stopping point? What is it? How much is too much? Remember when I asked earlier about how you feel about competing, this is why. You don't have to get into a bidding war simply because one exists. Like, if you want to compete, fine, we'll talk about it. But if you don't, we'll make an offer that you're comfortable with an understanding that someone else may be willing to do, something you aren't. We'll also decide which inspections you want and the timelines for those, because that's important. So once we've worked through everything, I'll prepare the agreement and I'll send it to you through .loop for signature and review.